Alright, I'm back. I had lunch. What did we do? I took a short break, had a little bit of a nap, did some work, came back, did some, actually no, I ran errands with Chris. I forgot. We went downtown, went to the bank. The bank was closed. Went to go get money, and the bank is shut down for renovations. So we didn't get money, but we did go to the butcher shop, got some steaks, came home. I took a little bit of a nap. Chris cooked. I came back to some video production, played a little bit of Fallout 76, cut a video out for Fallout 76, published a short on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube for Fallout 76, had my lunch, did my workout, and then now we're here for an afternoon session. I did not get much of a nap. I had a short nap. It was like 30 minutes is all I took today. But I'm glad I squeezed my workout in because I hadn't done my arms workout yet, and I'd been missing it for 2 days. Can't let yourself be lazy, guys and girls and everything in between. I gotta get rid of my Batman flaps. I had never heard of those. It's called bat wings until someone said that the other day, and I was like, shit, I gotta get rid of that. You died to a waterfall today, Kieran? It'll happen. They're deadly. What's up, everybody? What's up, video game history? What's up, what's up, Allie? Alright. Let's try to do something other than, like, endless waves of combat. That was a little much during the earlier stream today. Chris made a broiled chicken in the oven. So I had chicken, broccoli, and hummus. And a couple of tortillas. And then I had half of a cookie when I was done with sprinkles on top. And I had a glass of nasty strawberry soda pop because that's what she bought. But I'm now drinking coffee, so all is well in the world. Thank you very much, Gray. What's up, Dokes? It depends on where you're from. My wife drinks milk with her coffee, Kieran. I don't very often drink milk with my coffee. Usually it's just straight black coffee, but I will occasionally do coffee with milk. All right, I need to strip that. Man, both of those would be nice. You know, what's the difference between damage reduction? No, I didn't mean to do that. Stop! What is the difference between damage reduction 3? Sorry, damage reduction 1.0 versus defense 3. Goddamn, I gotta go find the witches. There it is. Fallout 76 is my favorite Fallout game, Ian Millard. What's up, Shiloh? Creamer? Creamer is definitely a thing in the United States. Creamer is like cream with sugar. What's up, Morpheo? What's up, Bamboozler? I think it's, especially the office settings in the United States, they have all sorts of different types of creamers and flavors of creamers. There's powdered creamer, there's like Coffee Mate is a brand. I don't mind the occasional creamer, but so my wife has coffee with milk. That's how she drinks her coffee. I was raised black coffee, so for me it's black coffee. I think people in the US do way more creamer than cream or milk. They're all addicted to sugar.
Have you found what you were seeking?
I want to pull both of these out. Creamer does not have cream in it. It's typically some type of oil. It'll be like palm oil or some type of oil with flavoring. But creamer is very rarely cream. It's usually an oil. You know how like if you go to the store, if you like look at ice cream, most ice cream is not milk. It is usually based on some type of oil. It'll be like soy oil, or it'll be an oil-based mixture mixed with like flavorings and things. So it's not actually ice cream from milk. So it's really hard if you're going to go buy ice cream. You need to really pay attention to what is in the ingredients of the ice cream.
In truth, witches may not be able to do much at all.
Stamina cost minus 3%. That's a huge deal.
In truth, might does not make you right.
Yeah, unfortunately, it requires you to be very conscious about when you hit it, and I'm not that type of a player, so it hasn't been doing me any good. So I'm going to opt out for the moment in favor of, like... Is it raining? Hang on. Yeah, it's pouring down rain outside, guys. I did not know that it was supposed to rain this afternoon. So if I randomly disappear, it's going to be because the internet went out or power went out or something from rainstorms. I did not know it was raining. All right, I need to figure this out because I don't know how much is damage reduction versus... Because I've got a defense plus 3 on my shield. Right? I think I'm gonna... Fuck, man. I don't know. That attack speed... I like everything I have. I don't want to pull anything out right at the moment. But I wouldn't mind... I could put that on weapons. So can I put that on the drill, maybe? Oh, you know what? Let's get rid of this. That's fine. I don't need the attack plus 1.
Have you found what you were seeking?
Yeah, I'll definitely take damage reduction.
I must thank you.
Alright. Yeah, I'll probably do some more witches quests at some point. Yeah, that's how my wife is, Allie. She can't do coffee without. It's not that she can't. It's that she prefers not to. Um, very rarely she will do just straight up black coffee. All right, let's grab this iron. All right. That's right. Coffee. I need to go sell. Let's go back to the main camp. Actually, let's hit up the town. See if maybe I can do any upgrades. Probably can't. Coffee is the thing you want. Coffee is the thing you need. Oh, you know what? I think I can finally get a haircut too, guys, because we don't have our grannies for the next couple of weeks, and I think maybe Chris has time to cut my hair. It's about time. Time for my annual haircut. Cut my 3 strands of hair that I have left.
The fennel's all gone.
A mighty blade tests the horror of its master.
Barley. Do I care about the spirit regen? I should stash it in my box. No, I'm gonna go full skullet, like, oh, what was that? Lead singer of that Canadian metal band. I can't remember the name of it now. Inquisitor's Plate Helm. Ash Claw, leather armor, black bear disguise. I don't care about that. Shield of Betrayal. Selling that. Holding on to those things.
Let me forge you a... Remember me when your blade grows
Petition
dull.
to make the Blacksmith tune the Song of the Year.
The master of the anvil stands before you.
Copy that. Allie. If anybody loses connection to Discord, they're having API issues. Everybody has API issues these days, I swear. Oh, we've got stuff to do, upgrades to all sorts of things. What do I need for the... I need one more bone and more iron ore. Alright, so I can't really do any of that yet. I'm definitely going to do the plate helm. Since I can. Man, it is really pouring down rain outside.
The master of the anvil stands before you. If you want something you
I can hear it all the way through my
ask.
headset.
Remember, wise warriors tend to their gear.
We've eaten all the fennel already.
Yeah, we needed the rain. Dude, this weather this year is so weird. We're like, we're a month late on the hot weather, and Chris says she was reading some reports yesterday that it just means the summer is going to be longer and hotter this year. I'm just like, "Urgh. Don't tell me that." I have brought out the buckets before when the rain gets crazy, unfortunately. Yeah, we've had to bail out the backyard a couple of times. Oh, my trees are finally growing. I still can't do anything with them, though. But hey, they're finally growing. That's cool. Alright, first things first, I need to stash some shit in a box. Dude. Open! Don't jump, numbnuts. Oh, there was something over here about if you have provisions, you can pack them up. Oh, yeah, we've got videos, I think, somewhere on the Homestead channel, maybe about
Have you got a problem with your wagon?
bailing water a couple years back. No, how do I do the load supply to wagon? Package provisions. How do I...
Remember? Heavy loads on the bottom.
No,
light
no, no,
loads
no.
on
What the
top.
fuck are you doing? I don't want to go drive fucking shit around. I'm trying to figure out how to donate these goddamn... Ugh. So I was given these camp provisions. It says unpackaged trade goods. There's supposed to be a way to package these. I'm gonna go Google this shit because it's obviously not there. How to package trade goods, Crimson Desert. Unpackaged trade goods can be sold at trading post, while packaged trade goods at your camp. Okay, blah 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 blah. I don't. I'm gonna leave trading post. Okay. Storing trade items will create packaged trade goods. Storing trade items. This doesn't fucking tell me anything. Do I just donate these? Kyle! Manage provisions.
I'll keep it safe, you have my word.
Package. There we go. Okay, that's all I had to do. Right? I think we're good. That's all I needed to do.
Royal trade's the best. Come back when you've more stuff to leave with me.
Kyle.
There's no one better than me when it comes to managing folk.
Kyle, my buddy old pal. Reward. Food. I don't want food. I want camp provisions. Recapture stronghold. How did it get taken over again? Well, I can't do that quest until I'm done. I need 20. I need 10,000 coin, which I don't have at the moment. Yeah, I don't have any big foodstuffs because I used it all in that big old battle. Stop! So it's not letting me interact with him because we're too close to the quest NPCs. It's trying to pull me. It's like you must go speak to your companions. Like I'm holding the L button and it won't even. It's like it keeps pulling me over to the campfire with these, or to the table with these guys. That's fucked
Bloody
up.
stew again. What a surprise. Another bowl.
All right.
See, I've been thinking. We stomped the bears in Calfade, right? Why don't we take back our land next?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Cliff, you arrived later than I expected.
Finally! Get your ass over here. Have a seat. Grab a bowl of stew. Take the weight off. Come on.
Any news of Palun?
The jackals are strutting around like they own the place.
Not the black bears.
Nah, those bear cunts handed it to him on a plate.
Ludwig finally grew some balls.
Good. I'll be needing something to crush when I get to him. Right, our contact in Palun wants to meet.
Where?
The shrine. Where else? Hey, pig guy! You done cleaning up Calfade? Good to see you.
You're here.
Sit down. You're in for a treat. Same stew as always.
We've earned a peaceful meal.
Oh,
Yeah,
power
well,
just
it's
flickered,
finally
guys.
back. Time to meet some old faces and settle old scores.
I think we're okay.
You two head for Beacon. I'll meet the
I don't think it
informant at
kicks
the
the
shrine
stream,
and join you
but
after. Dwayne, you never
my
stop
UPS
making
kicked
that
on and all the lights turned off for a second. That was definitely a power flicker because of the storm.
Those jackals are dead. I'm coming too.
No, you're going with Unka.
Just let me fight.
Not until you've cleaned that bowl.
Fine, fine. Bloody taskmaster.
Bloody Taskmaster. Oh, we're in chapter 7 now. Good deal. Let me get past whatever cutscene here is, and I'll answer that question about Fallout. Oh yeah, that UPS was a great investment. Huge investment. Probably the best investment I've made this year.
You're headed to the shrine, right? I'll ride with you.
I've got some videos. I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head, Morpheo. So your question is, should I play the Fallouts in release order? Was watching your last video considering getting into the franchise after your pop-up Starfield run? No, I would not recommend that. If you're new to the franchise, I would highly recommend that you start with Fallout 76. Fallout 76 is a prequel,
But to be in league with
and it is the most modern of all of the games. So in terms of quality of life, controls, modern gameplay, Fallout 76 is a great starting point into the franchise. If you try to play them in chronological order, the first two games have not been updated over time. They've never received enhanced editions. You can watch Babylonia Rising playing the first game. I think he's playing on Thursday nights or Wednesday nights. He's been playing the first game on his Twitch, on his YouTube and Twitch, and you can go watch. I think he's up to episode 4 or 5. They're incredibly dated, and I don't recommend anybody go play those unless they've just like to be masochistic about their gameplay, because they're horrible in terms of game design. They definitely feel like 30-year-old games with zero quality of life and no updates. The stories on those first two games though are amazing. All the Bethesda games, Fallout 3, 4, etc., have all been great. Fallout 76 is the most current, the most recent. It's the one that's getting updates all the time. I highly recommend that as a starting point for new players. And then if you have a good time and you like the lore and you like everything about Fallout 76, I think that's a great stepping off point for then trying out like Fallout 4. Then if you really like Fallout 4, then you can go back in time and say, okay, I like the story, I like the lore, I like the setting. Let me go check out these other games. Because when you start going backwards to like Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3, the further and back in time you go, the fewer quality of life features you're going to see, and the more archaic game design you're going to have to deal with, and the more jank. So you're not going to have autosaves, as an example. So you're going to have to be only manually saving the game, and if you forget to do a manual save, you could lose an hour and a half of progress. There's no fast travel in some of the older stuff, or very limited fast travel. And the first two games in particular are turn-based games. All the new ones are not turn-based games. I mean, it's a mess if you go back and try to play them in chronological order. So I would recommend Fallout 76 as a starting point, since it is a prequel story, and it is the most modern of all the games. And then you just realize you have a copy of 76 on your account, probably gifted. There you go. It's a great starting point. And then if you enjoy it, you can go back in from there and try all the other ones. And I would suggest from there, like Fallout 4 just got an anniversary edition that launched. We've been playing that. I haven't played it in a few weeks, but we were playing it on the PS5. It's great. Like, a lot of fun. Deke says, sorry if you already made this, but asked a billion times, but as much as you game, was the PS5 Pro truly a difference maker for you? No. It wasn't. And the reason I say that, Deeks, is because I've always played on performance mode anyway. Base PS5, Xbox Series X. I pretty much play all of my games on performance mode because I want maximum frames and I don't give a shit about graphics. The end user... I will say that games do look a little bit better on the PS5 Pro. I haven't seen anything that's been noticeably different other than when I loaded up why am I blanking on the name of it? Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I played Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 for the first time on the base PS5. And I played it on performance mode. Looks great, felt great. When I loaded it up on the PS5 Pro, it automatically defaults to a PS5 Pro enhanced version of the game, and there is a noticeable difference in the way it looks. But performance was about the same. So if you care about things being a little crisper, getting an extra 5 frames per second, then the PS5 Pro is worth the extra few $100. But I don't think it's worth it for 99% of people out there. I just don't think it is. Because if you're like me and you just play your games in performance mode, you're never really going to know the difference. But if you're a videophile or a cinephile or someone who really has to have the absolute best crisp graphics and you want absolute best performance, it's really, you're talking the difference of a few frames is all you're talking. You're talking the difference of a handful of frames. It's not going to be, oh my god, I'm getting 50 frames per second more because I'm on the PS5 Pro. It's kind of like, okay, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, performance mode, 60 frames, normal mode, maybe 40 frames. On the PS5 Pro, that normal mode becomes up to 60, and the performance mode becomes 60 plus. So, it just kind of depends on the game as well, because not every game is PS5 Pro enhanced. So that's the other issue, is like, even if you have a PS5 Pro, if the company hasn't done anything to make their games PS5 Pro enhanced, you're not going to get any extra performance out of the game just because you're running on the PS5 Pro. Now, I've heard good things about the new, what is it called, VSSR 2 or whatever it is, the new AI upscaling that they added like last month to the PS5. That works great for a lot of the old games and upscaling the old games. For the average consumer, I don't think the PS5 Pro is worth it. But if you are a person who has to have the absolute best graphics, the best frames, and especially if you're going to do content creation, I do think it's worth it for content creation, because for recording videos, it does give me better video footage for my uploaded videos. But for streams, we've been talking a lot about it. No one ever sees the difference. No one has ever been able to see the difference between me playing on, like, even when I switch from performance mode to quality mode, in this game in particular, no one on the end user, the viewers of my streams have never been able to see the difference. I can see the difference because it adds a little bit of extra texture to things, a little bit of extra shadows and lighting, but it's not worth it for my eyes because I play such long sessions. I want the best frames possible, so I always tend to play on performance mode so that I can have the least amount of eye strain. I don't know where this guy ran off to. I'm over here shooting the shit and not paying attention. I think that's him down there.
What's keeping you?
I was talking, man. Shut your fucking pie hole.
Gian treated him like king, and this is how he repays it.
I honestly would never have upgraded if my PS5 hadn't blown up. That's the only reason I made the upgrade.
Jackals. black bears, and they'll all meet their end by my blade. We're almost there now. Just
I am
watch
really
me.
interested to see what I'm gonna get out of it when I play Starfield, because I've been playing Starfield on the Xbox Series X for 2.5 years, and the PS5 Pro version is enhanced. So I'm really curious because it looks phenomenal on my Xbox Series X. So I am really curious what I'm gonna get out of the PS5 Pro when it comes to Starfield.
By the ancestors. Don't tell me the black bears struck first. Oh, shit. Look around. See what you can find out. I'll let the others know.
Alright, why aren't you pulling out your lantern, dumbass? There we go. I think this is a lanternless area we're supposed to go
I
in here.
told you a grey men will be coming. The fucker is actually here!
This is a beating you'll remember.
Why do I need to carry him out of here? I don't. Examine the Dragon's Head statue. Read the letter. The Jackals, the Ludwig's command have seized control of the Pylian region. Intelligence confirms that faction Bagan is currently preparing a counteroffensive. Exercise extreme caution.
Yeah. Hiya. Yeah.
Oh, we got something right here. Five enemies at once from over 20 meters away using a bow. Ooh, that'll be rough. I smell an ambush somewhere in this tunnel. Oh, something over here. Let's go in that direction.
Run.
I know, Chris. I know. It's time for dinner. I know. I know. She needs to wait. What time is it? Okay. Can you give me... I'll be out there in a few minutes. I'll be out there in a few minutes. Yes, Mama. I know. You're so hungry. Oh my God. You're going to starve to death if I don't come out and give you food right now. Do you want to come say hi to everybody? No. I'll be there in a minute, honey. Puedes coleccionar... Bueno, sí. Voy en un segundo. Leia. Come here. Come here. Yes, you're a good girl. Look at you. Come when I call. You're a good girl. You want to say hi to everybody?
Good. No, I don't want to say hi. I'm just hungry. I want food.
What? What? Meow. I'll be there in a second. She acts like she's gonna die if she hasn't had her food on time. It's like, it's 3:50 or whatever, and she's like, Dad! No, it's 4 o'clock on the dot, and she's like, Dad! 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 She's been sitting at my door scratching for like the last 10 minutes. Hang on 2 seconds here. I gotta mark some stuff down. This is Sunday morning. Alright guys, I'm gonna take, it'll be 5 to 10. I gotta go feed my fat little fur babies. Because they act like they're starving to death. Yeah, those are not kitties. Those are 4-year-old fat fur babies is what they are at this point. I totally have like the Einstein mad scientist hair going on now, guys. I love it. It's like I have constant bedhead, and I'm like, because I've got like the thinning front, and so it's like it just goes everywhere. I'm so ready for my annual haircut. I've been wearing a hat a lot lately because Chris is like, you need to put a hat on. I just need to cut my hair, honey. Starfield coming to the PlayStation, more players. Oh yeah, Starfield is going to be awesome. Vippy says, been watching Starfield videos. I think I'm going to buy it. I am going to start doing prep. We're going to be starting to do prep videos for people who are coming to the PlayStation from the Xbox. So stay tuned, because this week coming up, we're going to be doing a bunch of prep videos. Things that PlayStation players should be looking out for and prepping for and stuff of that nature. So stay tuned. I rock the Mad Scientist vibe. I can pull it off pretty well, I think. Oh, there's something here. The Witch of Humility. Help the person hanging on the bridge.
Somebody help me!
Please, take my hand. Thank you.
Oh, I'm out of coffee. Durbrum says I found the
didn't
quest
hesitate to
for the
answer a
Stag
cry
Lord
for
boss
help.
fight. Nice.
Kindness always finds its way back. I hope that we cross paths once more. May humility be your truest strength.
Hidden cave knowledge acquired. Geez, some of these caves that they point me to are, whoa, that's way the hell off on an island. Holy shit. Oh my god, that's a long way away. I do gotta say, like, this is a really big game. It's obviously something that's not, obviously I'm powering through it. I think a lot of, like, full-time content creators are powering their way through it. But I definitely think if you're a casual player, this is a game that could... If you treat this like World of Warcraft, you're gonna be here for the next year playing this game.
Still claiming you're not drunk.
Drink more. That Alice place looking coming back to me.
I need to charge my phone.
Looks like you've seen something you'd rather forget.
You're right. This is something no one should ever see.
I'm getting some pretty massive thumb fatigue
Sober up and get yourself
with this game, though. They need to add an auto run and an auto follow the road feature, because damn.
It's nothing. Nothing happened. I didn't say anything.
I didn't say anything. I'm gonna have to follow him, aren't I?
Tell me. I'll help you if I can.
Do you think me a fool? You're one of them, aren't you? After another offering, I bet.
Yeah, I
I
think so, Allie. This is definitely a game that's, something that you can play for a long time if you really enjoy it.
You told me I was done to stop.
I mean, that's kind of like, I mean, it took me 6 months to beat, Skull Knight knowledge acquired. Light every stone lantern. Okay, that's a side quest. Fuck it, let's go do it. Let's get sidetracked. Assassin's Creed Valhalla took me 6 months to beat. Now, granted, that was before I was playing. That was before I was doing full-time content creation. I think I was still doing part-time content creation at that point in time, and I played it 3 days a week, pretty much every week, 2-3 hours every session, and it took me about 6 months. So I could see this being a game where if you're someone who plays casually, you know, a few times per week, a few hours each session, this is easily a 6 to 8 month game. Because Valhalla had so much to do in it. Because you could do your village outposts, you could do raiding on the river with your boat, you could go do side quests, you could do main quests, you could do archery competitions, you could do melee competitions, you could, I mean, there was so, I mean, that was the complaint that a lot of people had about that game. Like, a lot of the people who complained about the game was that there's too much to do, they should have refined it. And I see that that's a little bit of a complaint here. Ooh, I'm getting into frost stuff. I do have some frost resist on my gear. I wonder if it's enough. These guys want to eat me. What the fuck is shooting at me from above? Oh shit. Hold up.
Don't try to run now.
That's right, bitch. Stay down. I don't know what you're about to shoot at me. Yeah, that stamina drain is noticeable. I only have frost resist level 1. I don't feel like that's probably going to be enough. What just happened? No, 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 no. I didn't mean to assault. I was trying to break up the fucking... No, 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 no. I'm loading. Fuck. When was that? I think that might have been the save after I attacked. God damn it. I just lost a shitload of faction when I did that. I was trying to attack the cell to like break it open, and it counted as a... I do still have the mask on. I think I need to reload to the one from 15 minutes earlier, unfortunately. That was a huge faction hit. Yeah, I need to load the other save. I think. Where did it put me? I don't know. Let me go see if those guys respawned or not. I don't know where it put me in terms of post or pre faction hit. I suppose if they've respawned, if they are up, if the spawn is up when I get up here, I suppose I'm probably pre-fraction hit. I don't see anybody here, so fuck. Alright. Where the hell was this save? Stop moving. That's unfortunate. I gotta remember to take the mask off. Grace says it'll help with that kind of stuff to avoid by accidents. Yeah, if they could polish off the controls in this game, and make it as easy to play as Assassin's Creed games, I don't see any reason why this game couldn't be as good as the Assassin's Creed games. Like, I really enjoy all of the Assassin's Creed games. I love the combat, I love the exploration, I love the stories, I love side questing, I love the camp management. The controls are super intuitive, everything's super responsive. If they could improve the controls in this game, it would make so many things so much better. Like, the controls are probably my number one complaint. The number two complaint would be the, like, today when we did the morning stream and I had to kill mobs for 2.5 hours, that was a little obsessive. Obscene and obsessive. Obsessive? I keep saying obsessive, that's not the word. It was a little obscene in terms of how many mobs we had to kill.
What's got you into this state? You're well over your limit.
Fast forward because we've already seen this.
Alex, please look, keep coming back to me.
You're right. What happened to you?
I didn't say anything. Do you think me a fool? I did all that you ran the life of me. I told me I was to stop coming after me.
Gotta eat.
Well met, friend.
I don't necessarily have a lot of frost resists. You've hit a wall at the boss. Looking forward to seeing your technique. You can watch the boss fight at the end of the stream from earlier today.
Somebody help me!
I have not yet published that boss fight.
Take my
I honestly don't know what word I was looking for, Machine.
Thank you.
My brain is fried right now. I'm very tired. And I'm on cold beds.
You didn't hesitate to
I'm
answer
probably
the
trying to
cry
say
for
it
help.
was excessive is what I meant to say. Excessive, not obsessive. I'm trying to say
always
it's
finds its way
excessive.
back. I hope that we cross
Killing
paths once
hundreds of
more.
mobs over 2.5 hours of gameplay is excessive.
May humility be your truest strength.
Why are there frogs here right where it's about to get super cold? Come here, guys. Oh, we're having frog legs for dinner tonight. Now the question is, did those stack? Well, they all went in here. Can I butcher all? No. Nope, I don't suffer from that mental affliction, Bucci Bear. Sorry. Oh, sorry. The question was, any tips for procrastination when it comes to gaming? I have a fear of finishing games. I don't want the fun to end. Yeah, it's I don't suffer that. Like that my whole objective to play a game is to finish it so that I can move on to the next game. Hang on, I'm reading up on something. Yeah, everything I'm reading says that you still aren't supposed to be showing multiple stream chats on this chat. So Twitch still has rules in place. So I was playing around with the chat earlier, thinking that I wonder if I would be able to use it if I stripped all of the tags and badges out, so people couldn't tell where the chat was coming from. But according to what I'm reading here, really quick, it still is taking users. Twitch is still frowning on that, because if someone is on Twitch and they're reading the on-screen chat and they're seeing things come up on the conversation list and they're seeing chat and they're not seeing that same chat in the Twitch chat, it's taking users away from the Twitch experience. So I'm not going to show stuff on screen until I can get clarification on that. Dude, I love how it knocks him out of their armor sometimes. You see that shit? Like, his armor fell off in the middle of combat. It's like my combo is so powerful that's like, now if only I could use the same ability with the damsels, we would be having a whole nother type of adventure, my friends. I'm gonna knock you out of your clothes. Oh my goodness. Armor. Drop. 13. That is a cool detail. Like that's the second or third time I've seen that. It's hard to catch it when you're in the middle of like a major fight. But you could see it when it's like one-on-one. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Like, I'm not sure. I mean, the thing with Twitch is it's like if you really want people to, like, everybody's multi-streaming these days no matter what. If you want to be competitive, you gotta be able to like provide users with an equitable experience. Hang on, I gotta deal with that asshole. Frosthold Pass was liberated by the Greymanes. How do I release this slave? Well, I hear you saying please, but I don't know how to open your cage, brah. And I got like in trouble for like assaulting you last time.
This isn't right.
Yeah, I know it's not right, but brah, I can't figure out how to open.
I owe you a great. You have my thanks.
Yeah, I don't think, yeah, you're not wrong, Allie. I don't think there's any user experience anymore. It's just, it's where people prefer to watch and support. Like, I have people who have a Twitch Prime subscription, and so they prefer watching on Twitch because they can use their Twitch Prime subscription over there. I have other people who prefer to watch on YouTube because they like the channel membership stuff that we do, and so they prefer to watch and support on YouTube. Like, everybody's got a different preference. I've got a few people who prefer Kick, even though it's our smallest platform, you know. I think it's just a matter of convenience and where people want to watch these days. The whole idea of like Twitch being an ecosystem, it hasn't been that way for a long time. There's just too much competition these days. That guy's not getting released, by the way. I can't figure out what I'm supposed to do with him, and I'm not going to risk... I'm not going to risk getting yelled at again for... Help me! And then I help him, and I accidentally assault him. Yeah, I do think Twitch has a better quality sometimes too, for sure. Because YouTube does a lot of weird compression stuff. Whoa, what's this? No, hang on.
You
to me. To glory.
Kill him with fire. Fucking guy is moving all over the place. Alright, I got him.
Are you a gladiator or a jester?
I'm the guy who's gonna roast your ass into flames.
Your armor will save you.
This is what's killing my thumb shit right here, is that kind of stuff. Dude, come on! Double tap, and... This is a fucking pain in my ass. How many of these fuckers are there, man? This is killing my thumb. Can you learn that? I mean, I can sort of fly. Oh, there's a bow. Oh, that's that tower. I think Blueface was telling me that that place is really not fun to go to. Maybe I don't want to do that right now. That place looks scary. I remember seeing that from the abyss up top. Alright, that might be a teleportation down there. Yeah, that's definitely a teleportation pad. Am I taking damage? Dude, I'm taking damage from the cold, I think. That's gonna hurt. I guess I'm thinking that's why I need to light the lanterns. Is for heat. I'm gonna die a horrible death up in here. Oh, I'm frozen. I'm frozen again. Yeah, I'm gonna die a horrible death. Definitely don't have enough, frost resist to handle this place. But I am seeing, like, there's some, I'm gonna try to see if I can survive this really quick. Is this like a lantern? No. And there's something that's continually hitting me. Oh, that's another dude. Oh, I'm toast. I'm dead. We're not gonna do that place right now. Revive at checkpoint. Yeah. I have no problems reviving at a checkpoint. we're not meant to be there yet. That is a not right now, bud. Not right now. Oh, that's right. The finale for Daredevil is coming up soon. Have to prepare to watch that. All right, we are definitely not doing that place, but that is a cool quest. By the way, I have 5 skill points, so I've got level 5 health, level 5 stamina. I'm gonna go ahead and get up to level 5 spirit. Booyah. It's like a level 10 going to Northrend. Pretty much. Speak with the comrades who have arrived first. I had a funny interaction today of someone who came on one of my Starfield videos and said, I didn't play this game when it launched because it was ass. Is this upgrade gonna make me want to play it? And I literally said, he got mad. He got mad because I said, if you were brain dead enough to think it was ass when it launched, it hasn't changed and your brain cells are still fried. Better luck next time. And he was like, I like your content. Why did you have to be such a dick? And it's like, no, you don't like my content. If you liked my content, you would have never said that Starfield is ass. You're not someone who's a regular community member if you say something like Starfield is ass. Like, I love it when people have those defensives. You're like, I'm such a huge fan, but the games you play are absolute dog shit. Okay, buddy.
I get your point, but charging in won't do us any good. We need to assess the situation first.
All we need to do is lop off Ludwig's smug fucking head. Simple as that.
I'm sure it's simple, but still, we ought to be patient.
Or maybe you're just a spineless sack of shit.
Ah, watch your tongue, or I'll cut it out. We've been gone a long time. If we're to fight, we need to know exactly what we're up against.
And now you're barking orders like you're running the bloody show. I was gonna scout their camp anyway. Never said we should charge in blind.
Think Paladin will ever be the same.
Sure as shit can't get worse. You got something to say?
We didn't say nothing.
You
Come
sure?
on.
Where you going?
Leave us alone.
I think they can solve every problem by barreling in headfirst like a damn boar.
The hell did you just say, huh? You want to see how a real boar charges, you cheeky fuck?
How the fuck's your problem?
Eh?
Pack it in. Both of you.
Did you hear the way he just fucking talked to me?
I heard. But we don't have time for this. We'll need everyone against the jackals. Fighting allies comes first. Settle your grudges later.
Ugh. So everyone's just lining up to lecture me now. Is that it? Fine. Fuck it. You lot can use those big brains to track them without me.
Everyone's on edge.
Somebody
not
just
to
said
be.
that Pathfinder Wrath of the
Their
Righteous
homelands
has
in ruins.
232 subclasses.
First,
What the
we'll
fuck?
track down
I
the
had no
jackals.
idea it had that many.
Everything else can wait.
That's a lot of subclasses. That is it really is a massive game. I think that's been the most successful game that Owlcat has ever done. It's definitely the one they've added the most to over the years. What Up says, I love the Starfield playthrough. Many people do. It is awesome, Korst. That's cause we focus on awesome shit around here. Whoa, whoa, Loafy Cat, you are a fat little boy, buddy. Holy moly, that is a chonky, chonky monster. Look at that big boy. Oh my goodness. Chonky! Oh, you can have two at once! Come back, Musketeer. Come on, buddy. We can do two cats at once.
Why have we been abandoned?
He totally jumped on my shoulder. How am I liking the game? Asks Jargon5000. You should go to my YouTube channel and watch my reviews. You'll get all the answers you need. There is a big-ass Crimson Desert playlist. Likes, dislikes, pros, cons, boss fights, and beyond. I have a 32-inch MSI 4K monitor that I play on. And then I have a 28-inch 1920 by 1080 RS Rogue Strix monitor that's my old monitor, which I now use for my Streamlabs and chat and stream elements and all that shit. Full setup is over on YouTube for people who want to know all the details on the machines and the monitors and everything else. Chonky monkey. Actually, you know what, Loafy buddy? Maybe I got something you can have. Oh, yeah. Why does it matter? Better question is, why does it matter if it's an OLED? Better answer is, head on over to YouTube and you can watch the video on my setup. We're here to focus on gameplay. I need to take this guy back here in the woods because if I give him snacks, I'm afraid if I put the food down on the ground, do I have any food to put on the ground? I did not mean to eat that. Damn it. Discard. Go eat the fishies, buddy. No, no! You come over here. You don't eat the fishies. The fishies are for Fat Boy. Come here, Fat Boy. There's fishies right here, buddy. Oh, you're not going to eat the fishies? I put some fishies down on the ground over here for you and you totally didn't eat them. Come here. Eat those fishies. They're right there. Come on. There's the fishies right there. You little shit. I guess he doesn't like fishies. Is he just gonna walk right by it? What the hell? Well, I guess we're not getting a fat orange Garfield for our camp.
How many have been taken away?
Oh, no, we're not gambling. I fucking hate that minigame. Yeah, I will be abandoning this. I will definitely be abandoning the Crimson Desert playthrough as soon as Starfield hits. There is no way I will have this game finished by the time Starfield drops. And honestly, the only reason I'm still playing this right now is because there are no other new releases right now. If there were new releases that I could be playing right now, I would be playing new releases. Because as much traffic as this game is bringing in and it's making me good money, I also... The puzzle issues, there are a lot of issues that there are a lot of things I don't like about this game. So I'm literally just here right now because I don't have any other new releases to play right now, and it's paying me good money, so...
Load of shite.
Yeah, I was ready to quit. When was it? Night before last, because of the falling off the abyss and the puzzles resetting over and over. That made me want to quit. The combat today, having to spend 2.5, almost 3 hours on a stream, clearing clearing a castle, and then the deaths over and over and over, like 5 or 6 deaths in a row to a stupid boss mob that had a bugged mechanic. The lack of control, like the controls sucking ass. Like, yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this game, but I'm also over it. Like, I've put 60 plus hours into it, so it's like I have no desire to like see this game all the way to the end. The story's not good enough for me to care about. I do like a lot of aspects of it, and if they could patch it to make it, like I was saying earlier, if they could fix the controls to where it plays like Assassin's Creed games, and goddamn, like if they gave me a story mode where I could just like crank the difficulty down to where I could just mow through all of the encounters, I would be far more inclined to just play this game for like 250 hours. But as it stands right now, I am not inclined to put 100. I'm not inclined to put more than, April 7th is my cutoff point. So, yeah, I'll play this up until April 7th. I might not play it every day until then. I might take a day off. Like tomorrow morning, we're going to go play Destiny 2. We'll probably still play some Crimson Desert tomorrow, but tomorrow morning we're going to be playing Destiny 2, which we haven't played in a couple of weeks, which I'm supposed to play on Sundays. And I did not last Sunday because we were playing this game instead. Mob fatigue? Yeah, it's a real thing. Allie says Black Desert has 32 classes, each one with greatly unique, not including the Awakening classes. Yeah. I also would love to continue playing that Avatar game, but unfortunately we just weren't getting a lot of traffic with it, even though I want to play, because it's an older game. I would love to finish Greedfall 2, but not enough traffic to continue playing it. And also the bad press, because Nakon's in insolvency, and Spiders just filed for insolvency a couple of days ago as well, so there's tons of bad press around Greedfall 2. Unfortunately, no one gives a shit enough about it to watch. I could check out the updates to Titanfall 2. I've also got more Diablo 4 I need to work on because we're prepping for the expansion at the end of April. So, I mean, there's other things I could be doing, but this is definitely this is a cash cow right now. So I would be stupid not to be playing this game, and I'm at least having enough fun that I can continue to find reasons to log in and push forward. But like I said, if a new Indiana Jones game dropped tomorrow, if the James Bond game dropped tomorrow, if Starfield dropped tomorrow, if they did a shadow drop of Fallout New Vegas tomorrow, I would abandon this game in a heartbeat and go play other thing too. Did I say Titanfall 2? I meant Titan Quest 2. Because I'm in the early access program for Titan Quest 2, but I've avoided the last couple of updates because I don't want to spend too much time in the early access. So yeah, I mean, I do have lots of fun with this game, but honestly, probably what I'm going to end up doing here soon is just completely abandoning the main quest and going and doing the witches caves and getting all the waterfall caves and all that stuff just to burn time. because, you know, like this morning as an example, we had like, I think I had 80 people watching on Twitch and like 90 people watching on YouTube and like 30 people watching on TikTok, half a dozen on Kick. That's very good for me. So having a couple of hundred people watching my stream in the morning, I would be stupid not to play this game when I can still find some small measure of enjoyment. But I am not enamored of this. I don't think it's Game of the Year. I definitely am not afraid to talk shit about it, because it's got some issues.
How's the situation?
I feel like an outsider.
Yeah,
in
Fallout
my own
76
homeland.
video. For those who didn't pay
It's
attention,
crazy.
I just dropped a
Those
Fallout
folk who
76
resent
video
us.
before
Resent
this
how we
stream,
abandoned
talking about
Bailoon.
some of the
Couldn't
insider
anything to do
details
with us.
from when I
Fucking
was
cowards. They
at
just
Bethesda
stood
Game
there when we bled.
Studios,
I'll go beat some sense into
and
them.
Jonathan's presentation, who is the
don't
creative
even.
director.
You'll only make things worse.
So we're supposed to just let ourselves get shat on?
Nope, no voy a seguirte.
I'd have dragged Marius along if I'd known people would shut us out like this. Then at least we could
Tienes
eavesdrop
que
on their
ganar.
conversations.
Tienes que ganar. Y yo no soy una puta barato. Si quieres ganarme, tienes que trabajar por mí. Tienes que trabajar bien duro. Suplicarme. Ofrecerme muchos regalos. Propinas. Mordidas. No voy a seguir una persona que no conozco. Hang on, I got a message from my brother I gotta go listen to. He's doing home renovations, so I've been giving him tips on tiling his countertops. Also, no Lotro this. We haven't done Lotro in like a month because everybody's been busy. So no Lotro tomorrow night either. Which means we'll probably be playing Crimson Desert tomorrow afternoon for sure. Ah, remodeling, man. It's always something. Anyway, I will say, I've got to meet quite a few people over the years when I was working in game dev. I think prior to meeting John from Fallout 76, I met Matt Fearer a couple of times, who I don't think he works at ZeniMax anymore. I think he quit when they canceled that project last year. But he had been with ESO and ZeniMax for like since the founding, I think. And I met Matt Fearer a couple of times from Elder Scrolls Online. I met Richard Garriott a couple of times. Went to the studio when they were building Shroud of the Avatar a couple of times. hung out with them and Star Long. Went out to lunch with those guys a few times. Back in the day when I was the head of a game studio, I used to make the rounds in Austin, Texas, and I got to meet quite a few people. And it's always been cool. But I will tell you what, John, it had been a few years, and I mentioned I've got a channel member video that we did over on YouTube. I was talking about my trip, and we did dinner when we were out at Bethesda, and I sat with John for dinner, and we got to talk a lot of fun stuff. It was a good time. He's a good dude. Fallout 76 is in good hands. But yeah, that video we did today is pretty cool, and it links to an article that is one of the press people who was there at the presentation did an article about the presentation. And then I did a follow-up video today while I was playing Fallout 76. Yeah, Matt left. That's what I thought. I think it was like whenever they canceled the unnamed MMO they were working on, I think he was heading that project, and he was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm done. Like, I don't blame him either. It's like you put all this time and energy in, and then they just cancel the project. It's like, move on to other things. I'm 70 hours into the game and they're still teaching me mechanics. This is ridiculous.
Those bloody jackals are making my life a misery.
How do I eavesdrop?
Wonder what's going through his mind at a time like this.
They said the option will just show up. I don't see the option just showing up. Hi guys. Don't mind me. I'm trying to figure out how this stupid eavesdrop works.
Those bloody jackals are making my life a misery. Wonder what's going through his mind at a time like this.
Yeah, this is super fucking annoying. So the tutorial said that the option would just show up. It's not showing up.
Those bloody jackals are making my life a misery. Wonder what's going through his mind at a time like this.
Guides. Fuck this, I'm gonna go look it up online. Eavesdrop. This is so stupid. This is what I'm talking about. They drop you a tutorial, and then it doesn't work like the tutorial explains it. There's people complaining on Reddit about what a pain in the ass it is to eavesdrop. Yeah, you're supposed to stand in a very specific spot before you get the button to show up to eavesdrop. Oh, Jesus. So I'm supposed to walk around here until I find the specific spot for the eavesdrop. Well, I mean, Fable is not until the fall, John Coons. But yeah, I mean, I can't... Personally, I can't recommend this game to people unless you're willing to put up with all the jank. Oh, there it is.
Seems he's got plenty to keep him busy.
Like, you've got to be willing to put up with all the jank. And I know some people are. Gray is having a great time playing this game. Dribrom is having a great time playing this game.
Should pay him a visit soon.
I know Shroud is loving this game. He's been talking about how he's so addicted he's like doing farming offline. So I would say, if it looks fun to you, don't necessarily let my bitching turn you away from it. Because despite the bitching, I am having fun. But then there are things like that where it's like... Tara says, even with controller jank making me yell, I'm having a good time. There you go.
Surely the jackals won't reach us here.
You think I'd throw me back? He like tried to bar my way and then let me go.
Too many unfamiliar faces. I'll have to keep watch.
No, I mean, that's fair. If you've got a limited budget and you can only afford to buy a couple of new games a year. I think for my money, Fable is going to be way more enjoyable than this because I like Fable. I like those RPG games way more than I like. This is not an RPG. This is an action combat game. So...
Please go on in. Hold. Not just any.
I much prefer RPGs.
Speak your purpose. This is the larder that keeps our town fed. Be gone if you've got no business here.
Says truth or lie. I don't know.
Where'd you hear that? Be that as it may, I still can't let you in. This town's under the protection of the Blue Fangs. Haven't you heard? Outsiders aren't welcome in Payloon. You're not welcome here either.
I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing right here.
Aye. Just make sure you don't do anything to arouse.
Like, there's no explanation. Yes, I'm starting over from scratch.
This
on the PS5 when I do my new playthrough for Starfield. I have to. You can't share character progress.
Aye. Just make sure you don't do anything to arouse further suspicion. This town's under the protection of the Blue Fangs. Haven't you heard? Outsiders aren't welcome in Payloon. You're not welcome here either. Seems my suspicions were warranted. I've nothing more to say to you. This town's under the protection of the Blue Fangs. Haven't you heard? Outsiders aren't welcome in Payloon. You're not welcome here either. Aye. Just make sure you don't do anything to arouse further suspicion.
Fuck, man.
This town's under the protection of the Blue Fangs.
Yes.
Haven't you heard? Outsiders aren't welcome in Payloon. You're not welcome here either.
I'm gonna have to go look this up, I think. Let's try the black bears.
Seems my suspicions were warranted.
I guess I have one
I've
more
nothing
option
more
to
to
try.
say to you.
I'm just like fumbling my way through this.
Hold! Not just anyone walks in here.
Suddenly we have bright light.
Speak your purpose. This town's under the protection of the Blue Fangs. Haven't you heard? Outsiders aren't welcome in Payloon. You're not welcome here either. Seems my suspicions were warranted.
Alright, I'm gonna have
I've
to do
nothing
some more
more to say to
investigations
you.
or something. Or I could just go in this fucking open door? Jesus. Really? What's the point of the guards out front if I can just walk in a side door? Unless they're not really guarding anything and this is just a building. Oh, I guess they really just aren't. They're just standing there. Alright, never mind. Oh my goodness.
Too many unfamiliar faces. I'll have to keep watch.
Barred Fang. Follow the objective marker for this clue. No, see, it didn't lead me to another house. So let me try this guy again.
Hold!
It says here,
Not just
press,
anyone
so you
walks
need
in.
to lie about the secret society. The
Speak
truth of
your
the underground
purpose.
storage first. Truth of the underground storage.
This is the larder that keeps our town fed.
You're gonna lie about the secret society
Be gone if
base.
you've got no business here. Where'd you hear that? Be that as it may, I still can't let you in.
And then we're gonna say mysterious faction with Began.
This town's under the protection of the Blue Fangs.
Says select any faction, he'll
You heard?
reject it, and then it's supposed to
Outsiders aren't
upgrade.
welcome in Payloon.
It's supposed to update the marker, and it's not
You're not
upgrading
welcome
my
here
marker.
either. Seems my suspicions were warranted. I've nothing more to say to you.
Yeah, it definitely didn't. Oh, yeah. See, now I have a marker, and it's not just the. Maybe I did have the marker before, and I didn't see it because I was just paying attention to the orange paint. Never mind. I'm probably just tired and not paying attention properly. Howdy, boys. Don't mind me.
The jackal stirred up trouble again just a couple of days back. The jackal stirred up trouble.
Okay,
again just a couple
I'm
of days back.
standing right here. There we go. Jesus, that eavesdrop shit needs some work.
We must put an end to those jackals.
It's time for the Blue Fangs to make their move.
I saw them slipping into the underground command post. You think they're up to something? The jackal stirred up trouble again just a couple of
Did I
days back.
stop leaning? Why did I stop
Stirred up
leaning?
trouble again just a couple of days back.
I think my mission, so you know how I have the camp missions? I think it interrupted my eavesdropping.
We must put an end to those jackals.
Because it forced me out of my leaning. What the hell, man?
It's time for the Blue Fangs to make their move.
I saw them slipping into the underground command post. You think they're up to something?
Yeah, my mission totally bugged out. So my automatic turn-ins for my camp pushed me out of the eavesdropping. That should not happen. That, my friends, is an example of the shit they need to fix in this game to make it a much better experience. That should not be creating a fail state.
Surely the jackals
Like,
won't-
that mission back at my camp has nothing
Not
to do
just
with me.
anyone
It's literally
walks
just my NPCs completing
purpose.
an objective. Mysterious faction. We're going to talk
This
about the
town's
Blue
under the protection
Fangs
of the
this
Blue
time.
Fangs.
Leader
word?
of the Blue Fangs.
Outsiders aren't welcome in Payloon. You're not welcome here either.
This is lie. Blue Fangs.
So you've been poking around again, have you? There are only two reasons someone comes looking for us.
Leader of the Blue Fangs.
That look in your eye. I see what you're after. I can't bring a total stranger before Captain Paulus. I'll need permission. Wait here.
Do I... He said wait here, right? Yeah. We are obviously not gonna wait here. Hello. Hello,
Nothing
ladies.
but fools and lunatics these days.
I dream of
Bup, bup,
mystery.
bup, 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 bup.
The jackals murdered him.
Hup.
I'm sure of it. He's scheming vengeance on the jackals as we speak.
Where is Torstein? I haven't seen him about.
We got a name.
I think he's
Grace
down in
says
the
the
underground
mining
mountains.
drill is worth leveling up. Nice. All right.
Please go. Hold. Not just anyone walks in here. Speak your purpose.
We are here about the leader.
That look in your eye. I see what you're after. I can't bring a total stranger before Captain Paulus. I'll need permission. Wait here. You even know the captain by name. Given the circumstances, I had no choice but to be wary. Forgive me. You can go on and head down.
And now they just uncovered the trapdoor. Hello?
Jackals, black bears, all the same
Wait,
in the end.
who goes there? How did you find this place?
I'm looking for Thorstein.
A black bear spy then, eh?
Easy now. Stow your blades and step back. Well, been a long time. Forgive them. We're all on edge these days.
That's fine. You've hidden yourself well.
Oh, we can't risk exposing our location.
Dude, Thorstein's got a badass outfit, man.
You've arrived.
Indeed. Your timing couldn't be better. We've been devising a plan to reclaim Peilun. Those black bear bastards have been snatching folks, sending them to who knows where. Rescuing the prisoners is our utmost priority. We've already figured out where they're being held captive. Will you join us? Right. You can take care of the situation in the mountains.
I'll get going.
Good. Light the beacon once you're done.
Light the beacon. Ooh, what's in the chest, man? Doesn't say theft. Hey man, if it doesn't say theft. Is that a pistol? It is. Interesting. Dude, there's all sorts of stuff here. I could take all of it and it doesn't count as stealing. Well, all be shiznizzled.
Watch it.
No, you watch it. I'm leaving the way.
It's an honor, Greymane. I'll guide you from here. Most folk dismiss the rumours of the Greymane's gathering again. But it really is good to see you all back in Peilun.
Man, Alex Jordan has done a ton of voices in this game. That's really cool.
Shall we?
Alright, Alright, down the road we go.
Jackals and black bears around every bend. Peilun hasn't known a quiet day. Especially the black bears. This is everyone. Man, woman, child, doesn't matter. Put them in chains. We tried to track where they keep the captives. Each time we approached, they'd kill one and hang the corpse as a warning. We even tried a more covert route, but they sniffed us out.
Run! Hiya!
More died with each attempt. We feared we'd lose them all before long. Your arrival, that's the first hope we've had. They're holding the captives at the beacon tower halfway up Silver Wolf Mountain.
Okay.
The situation there's less than ideal.
Run!
Jackals are on constant patrol. Luckily, I found a path that keeps out the Jackal's sight.
Okay.
Follow it, and we can reach our destination unseen.
Sounds like a plan.
Thorstein trusted me to get you there in one piece. You're on. It's best to move quietly and stay out of sight. The Jackals spot you. Shudder to think of the consequences. I've no doubt that you could cut them down, Greymane, but there is another way.
Okay. I did?
Get there without giving them reason to sacrifice more innocent
Where did I unalive
souls.
some NPCs? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm innocent. Alright, so they want me to stealth through here, apparently, even though I'm not a stealth-based character with plate mail armor and everything. But that's going to be for next time, everybody. I am done for the night. I've already streamed my ass off today. I'm going to save the game here and come back for more tomorrow. We're going to start the day tomorrow morning with Destiny 2. We'll probably do one good mission for an hour and a half or 2 hours, and then we'll switch over and do some more Crimson Desert in the morning. So hopefully we'll see you for both of the streams. If you want more information about Fallout 76 and some of the stuff we saw at my visit to Bethesda Game Studios, don't forget to check out the video that went live just before the stream over on YouTube for some deep dives into Fallout 76 and what's coming up in the future. We will be starting to do our Starfield prep run for the PS5 launch next week with a bunch of prep guides for people who are getting ready to start their new adventures in space. And, yeah, that's it for tonight, guys. I'll be back tomorrow bright and early for Destiny 2. See you then.